Welcome again. As you all know, this is what Football 360. And during the weekend, we were able to bring you the matches that was played from La Liga, EPL, Bundesliga, and the rest. And we had some exclusive matches. Liverpool played, Tottenham played, Barca played, Chelsea, and Real Madrid. So on today's episode, we are bringing you the results of those matches. So I'll be starting with EPL. And in the English Premier League, Chelsea played against West Ham. They played away, and Chelsea won by 5-1. Tottenham won against Manchester City. That was one of the cracker matches that was played. So Tottenham to Manchester United 0, Burnley to Sunderland 0. And this match we were expecting better results from Sunderland, but they didn't play as we expected them. Then Brentford also won against Aston Villa. Bournemouth won against Wolves. Arsenal 5, Leeds 0. Everton 2, Brighton 0. Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest played 1-1. Manchester United also played 1-1 against Fulham. And Liverpool 3-2 against 10-man Newcastle United. So, as I stated earlier, we are starting with the English Premier League. Chelsea, the world champions, we were able to dismantle West Ham. We scored them 5-1. And the goal scorers were Joao Pedro. We have Joao Pedro, then Pedro Neto, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, and Trevor Chalobah.
Wow. How are you starting from?
Chelsea are Joao Pedro.
No, you can't start from Chelsea.
We are the world
Chelsea will
champions.
score first.
We are the world champions. Okay, fine. Okay,
First
fine.
goal scorer. You score first.
Okay, that's why I stated. I said Chelsea.
Nah,
The goal scorers
you
of
need to
Chelsea
score first. So
Then I'll continue from West Ham. At the end of the day, we won. So what's the problem? We won. So the goal scorers of Chelsea are Joao Pedro, Enzo Fernandez, Moses Caicedo, and Trevor Chalobah. And Chelsea came from 1 goal down. So the person who scored West Ham's goal is Lucas Paqueta. Yeah. So that's for Chelsea. And if you would remember, this panelist here, especially the Barcelona fan, he was saying that because we played badly against Crystal Palace, West Ham were going to give us a tough match. But here's the case that we won 5 goals hands down. Even the cold man, he didn't play. So imagine he played, you could have scored like 7, 10, 8. Yes. So Chelsea were able to dismantle West Ham United.
See, now my argument is Chelsea did not play better with Crystal Palace.
It's not like we didn't even play better. We did. Just that.
We they can't play West Ham. So now the talk say, if Chelsea plays the same way they played against Crystal Palace, West Ham would have worried them.
But then you didn't make the same statements against Arsenal when they played Manchester United, even though they played badly. But when we were tipping Arsenal, you said they are going to win. I think hands down also.
But who did Arsenal play with?
Against Manchester United.
Yeah.
Manchester United.
No.
During the weekend, Leeds
Yes,
United.
against Leeds,
West Ham and
how
Leeds
do you
United.
expect Leeds to?
West Ham United have been abysmal.
Moreover, you played away from home.
Yes, but look, West Ham United, this is their team since from last season. They are not the West Ham that won the
I
Conference
understand.
League.
Understand that West Ham has been very poor since
Last season.
the important
Yes.
became their manager. They've been very, very poor. But they could have worried you guys. When they scored the first goal,
I was optimistic. I was optimistic. As a fan, I was optimistic.
you could see the reactions from the Chelsea fans that it was some form of mixed reactions.
Oh,
Okay,
no. The only mixed reaction is the goalkeeper's fault, because that goal.
See.
What fault?
See.
What fault?
You
The-
were
the-
here. Okay,
the
wait.
issue
Now,
is
as a
that-
keeper,
The issue is that
before the
the issue is that you considered
Yes,
first
you
goal.
conceded. Fine. So,
But you were able to find your elements back.
but the moment you talk about the
That
reactions
goal-
of the fans,
That goal,
We-
no
we
keeper
react-
could catch us. That goal.
you are trying to tell me that Alisson wouldn't be able to
No,
catch
there's
this
no way.
ball.
There's no
Oh,
way
no,
Alisson will have.
He was able
There's
to
no way.
time it badly. His
Even
timing was
Courtois.
very bad.
Even Courtois
No,
wouldn't-
don't blame Courtois than those keepers. Because even Mike Penders would be able to save that match. The moment you time it, he was able, first of all, he's stepping. He misstepped. That was the main reason why he couldn't able to save that ball. So, okay, fine, I understand. Manchester United, the Red Devils, they played against Fulham. They went away. And the score was out 1-1. Manchester United versus Arsenal. Per their performance, we all expected Manchester United to win this match because with the performance they put in against Arsenal was one of the best performances I've seen them play, honestly. They were able to possess Arsenal, have more big chances and chances creation, and have a better XG. So even as a Chelsea fan, when I saw their performance, I was like, oh, then if they are going to play this kind of matches, then definitely they are going to have a better season. But here's the case that they met against Fulham, and this team were nowhere to be found.
Fulham is also one of the stubborn teams.
Oh yes, but look at the chances. First, they had a penalty. Then Bruno Fernandes was able to skyrocket that penalty. You see that thing. And also they scored an own goal. Fulham scored an own goal for Manchester United. And they were able to stand there for Fulham to equalize on the 73rd minute. Now, even though Fulham is a stubborn team, honestly, they are very stubborn. But with the squad that Manchester United have assembled during this transfer window, and one of the main things that I blame is the coach, because you can't assemble a team, a first 11, and always keep your three center forwards on the bench. Who does that? And play Mason Mount as a false nine.
So in the full 90 minutes, Man U didn't score a goal.
It
was an
so
own goal.
In their two matches, they've not been able to score a goal. So, supposing that own goal had not come, meaning that 2 good matches, they spent almost £300 million. And yes, so they are always found wanting when it comes to scoring goals. Last season, they had a negative goal difference.
Even their coach recently in his interview said they are not ready for you. They are
Yeah.
not ready.
Yes, honestly, they are not.
But how can you play against Fulham and then you won't score a goal?
You see,
This Manchester United squad.
the problem of Man United is about being consistent throughout the match.
Yes.
So they start in a very promising way, but when it gets to the 30th minute to closer to the end of even the first half, they start making a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, that's true.
When they started the match against Fulham, at the early stages, they created a lot of chances, but they were not clinical enough. Cunha alone had 2 big chances.
Really?
He could not score.
I see.
Player.
And Bruno Fernandes on top of it missed the penalty. So it is not a matter of, say, they have strikers and they are trying to play Mason Mount as a false 9. That's the problem. No, that's not the problem. Man United has been inconsistent when it comes to their performances. They would start very promising in the earlier stages of the first half, and then
That's true. And
they'll cool down.
Looking at Ruben Amorim's first match at Manchester United against Ipswich. In the first 5 minutes, Man U scored. So we thought, hey, Man U is back. Man U is back. Then later on, there's
Man U is back. They've gone back. Isn't it?
So
They are back. They've gone back.
So if they were, if they try to be clinical enough, they will find the net and they will get the wins.
But you see, the reason why I have a problem with Mason Mount playing that false 9 position is, you see, sometimes you need to have your striker. Strikers have this instinct when it comes to scoring goals, poaching and stuff. Mason Mount will do the work, but it can
I
never be as
understand.
efficient as what
I
an
understand.
in and out striker.
At the bar, what you dey talk?
Uh-huh.
Say, Man U needs the presence of a typical striker.
Yes,
At the
and
bar.
they don't have them.
But without that striker,
yes,
they have created chances. They have created big chances that would have led to the goals they wanted to win. But the issue has been that they have not been clinical. Cunha has been good, but he's not been clinical enough.
right.
And Bruno Fernandes, of all people, would miss a penalty of a magnitude of this match. And you tell me that they need the presence of a striker.
That was the surprise of the week.
If you have been clinical enough, you would have won the match.
That was the
It's
surprise.
So
It's understandable. But yes, still, it is what it is. So
Keep
with
the
Manchester
three
United
strikers
fans,
on the bench and expect to win.
yes, I know that you guys had high hopes, especially with the signings that you guys have made. But for me, as someone who supports Chelsea, I think your coach should be able to integrate a striker into his formation. Because you shouldn't be signing all these strikers and set them aside. No,
At least trust one.
yes,
Please.
you want to sign
Three
Benjamin
good
Sesko.
strikers. Come on, man.
And even, do you know one major problem? Whenever he's doing his substitution, he does very late. You can't go and sign someone for like 90 million and play him for like 10, 15 minutes. No, you don't do that.
For me, I think Ruben Amorim will be the first coach
To be sad.
no, I don't believe.
But
I don't.
he won't be sad.
No.
He won't be sad. Fine, I
See.
understand your premise, but he won't be
See,
sad. Because
Amorim
they
will
want
not
to
be sacked.
trust him, just like Salah
You
Ferguson.
need to see.
He will not be sacked.
He'll be the
Amorim will not
first coach
be
to
sacked.
sack this season.
Amorim will not be sacked.
Fine.
In
What's
fact,
your point?
if let's put everything aside and let's look at the team play of Man United in the earlier stages of their matches.
No, you can't start a match, let's say, and play good for 20 minutes and no, that's
So
not
what
done.
we are trying to say,
That's not done.
no, the reason why I'm saying Amorim will not be sacked is that now what is left for Man U
Yes.
is the consistency.
You see, have you sat down and analyzed the way he plays too?
Mhm.
First of all, he is someone that plays three at the back.
Mhm.
But still, the personnel he uses in playing three at the back is one of
Selection.
yes.
Selection is
Now
bad.
imagine you have
Bad.
last season you also Ahmad, right?
Mhm.
Now this season everybody was expecting him to be one of the standard players.
Exactly.
Yes, the case that you always put him on the bench.
The bench. he
And
starts
whenever you start him too, he always plays him at wing back. But no, if you want to play someone as a wing back, even Dalot should be there because you know that defensively he will give you something better. Now he doesn't do that. You play Mount as a false nine. When you play Ahmad, you play him as what, a wing back. Now compare that to what Conte. Do you understand? He plays the same formation, no? But look at how he selects his personnel when it comes to their positioning and everything.
Yeah.
First of all, you are putting your striker aside. You have this good personnel. Even this player, if you're not going, look at their DM's position.
Yeah.
You have Ugarte, you have Casemiro. Now, when you play Casemiro, you know that he's aging, right? You have Bruno Fernandes. So, me as a coach, I'll play Mount in that midfield role as well because Mount will give you the energy that you need.
Or even
You
Kobe
complement, yes, or even Kobe.
Like, I
Do
don't
you
understand
believe
why
that they are
he's
trying
not
to sell Kobe?
I believe
don't
that.
understand.
I
They
believe
are not
that.
using that ball.
I believe that
The coach.
the days are
He's going to
very
be starting.
early. No, the days are very early.
Oh yeah, it's
Amorim.
very, very. But at the same time, he still needs to do better.
We need to give him that time
To do
to
better.
build his team.
Before I
We need
end
that
here,
time.
I have a question. Now you said you will be the first coach to decide, and you objected. So you have Enzo Fernandez, Enzo Maresca, Pep Guardiola, Amorim, Ancelotti, Thomas Frank, and who else again? Arteta. Who do you think will be the first coach to decide among this?
Arteta.
You are saying Arteta.
Arteta.
Arteta rather will be sacked first.
Yes.
This season, no, not the ending. If they don't win,
This
I'm
season,
saying
if-
during the season.
During the season.
Yes, who do you think among these 6 coaches? Thomas Frank, Enzo Maresca,
Mhm.
Pep Guardiola, Ancelotti, who else?
Arteta.
Arteta. So yeah, top 5. If you have to guess, yes.
No, I believe that Amorim will not be sacked.
So who do you think will be the one to be sacked first?
Well, I think that it will depend on the situations that will unravel. If
So-
Man U starts,
You have to judge using these two first matches. So yes, you have
No,
to
but
use these first
that-
two matches. That's
You
the
see-
data that you have. So
Okay.
you have to use that data.
okay. So if we are to use this particular data,
Yes.
I believe that. No, not Ancelotti. I believe that.
You see the visible.
There's
Amorim.
No, I'm coming. No, you see.
Man, this one we explain. The thing is the Amorim.
We
What do
explain
you
tire,
want?
tire.
The thing is the Amorim.
No, I'm not the bad for that. Me, I'm not the bad.
Okay, so you they bring out the coach. I just want to know the
Pep.
coach.
Because he has
Pep.
played 1-8. He has played 2 and
Lost to
lost
1-1.
Now, for Pep, he will
Mhm.
be there. He will not be sacked.
Okay.
Now let's look at
Maresca.
Enzo Maresca would be there, not be sacked.
So who will
No,
you talk?
Those who are
Thomas
questionable-
Frank.
Those who are questionable
Yes.
are
Arteta.
Arteta and then Amorim. Between the two,
Mm-hmm.
I believe that Arteta is most likely to be sacked
Because he's the one on pressure. We know.
Yeah.
He's the one on pressure right now.
Because if you bring in the recruitment they've done, okay,
Mhm.
no other team
Yeah.
in the EPL this particular season
Mm-hmm.
has done more recruitment than
They've
Arsenal.
spent the most. Yeah. Yeah,
It's understandable.
Okay, so if you even compare the recruitment of Man U and then Arsenal,
Mm-hmm.
we should give Man U the benefit of the doubt.
It's understandable.
Yes.
And Arsenal's problem, they can buy but they can't sell.
Yes, that's the mean. Okay, and to end with EPL, we had a cracker on Monday. Newcastle United versus what? Liverpool, the Isaacson saga. Now, Liverpool played against Newcastle. Newcastle was what? 1 man down. Liverpool, this Liverpool super team with 190 million pounds player. Look at this.
Sorry, you're a super team.
Wait, a super team containing Gakpo, Saka,
They are not building around new
no,
players. Why can
no. Wait, on top of it, they have what 180 million pounds player. Florian Wirtz. Look at this.
180 million what?
Now, small
You always
inflation, you are
ask all
complaining.
about it.
Small inflation, you are complaining. Look at what you did to Caicedo. Now, I'm not going to Caicedo this matter. You people, you played against someone with what? 1 man down. You scored 2 goals in the first half. Then you're able to sit down.
No, our defense, Konate.
You are able to
Konate
sit down.
is mine.
You people are saying you have the best defense after Arsenal. Why do you have to complain about defense? You're able to sit your ass down for a 10-man team to outplay you. You see, I don't even care about.
Konate.
They were outplaying them. That's my main problem.
For Liverpool.
Konate
For
this
Liverpool.
season so far.
Yes.
Liverpool.
He has been poor.
You see,
Konate.
Liverpool.
He needs to be benched.
Liverpool was better
Uh-huh.
than
You don't need
Newcastle.
Giovanni. You're
Yes, that's the question. Who-
Even with
Mhm.
with a deficit of 1 man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, for Liverpool, they took their moment.
Yes, they did. They
They
did.
took their moment.
They
But if it comes to the general domination of the game, it was Newcastle.
Newcastle was better. Because you see, for me, I was at home, honestly. Then I switched on my phone to watch the match.
Their best. They gave
Around 16 minutes, I was watching and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
It was as if Newcastle was playing
Yes.
with 12 men.
Yes.
Against
They give their best.
And one thing is, Liverpool had all their best players on the field. And their 180 million pounds player was one of the worst performers. Like,
in fact, for Florian Wirtz,
yes.
the least talk about him, the
He's
better.
now
Yeah,
In fact,
No.
He's now adapted
No,
to
no,
the
no.
intensity
You
of
don't
the
adapt.
Premier League.
You don't adapt here.
for Florian Wirtz,
When we are signed for,
adapt.
wait, when we are signed for 180 million, you don't adapt. You hit the ground
ground running.
We
He's
just
not adapted. He's not used to this intense
intensity again. No,
That was very intense.
You was signed for 180 million. No,
That
you
was
don't accept that here.
very intense.
You don't accept that here.
It's we are
No, wait.
What did you talk?
I want to
What
play
is that
against.
intensity?
I want to
What is
play against.
intensity?
Fine. I don't want to play against. But you are talking of intensity because you're a Liverpool fan. But my question is, now you've been given the ball to pass or dribble or make a decision. No.
Let's
So
be-
what intensity do you need? You play preseason.
We all watched the match.
And
We
what
all
happened?
watched.
Was he not
We
abysmal?
all saw how
Was
Newcastle played.
That's how
They
you can
played as
play.
if
Okay.
the-
There was
the-
no tomorrow.
the
Hey,
only
And they were never tomorrow.
the only match
Mhm.
or game Florian Wirtz played and was better
In preseason.
was in the preseason.
Look at this. He's a preseason player.
that's why I'm
You
telling
you
you that.
you you
That's why
want
I'm
to
telling you
get
that. This is the
no
Premier
no.
League. This is
You can't
EPL.
use 150 million, no 180 million pounds to buy a preseason player. You don't accept that here.
This is EPL. The intensity in the Premier League.
Then let him and play this Endo. Let him and play Endo. Because like Liverpool fans say, do you guys remember?
How would you
Like
play?
wait.
How would you use Endo in this
Okay,
match?
my question: do you guys remember what they did against Caicedo when he played against West Ham last season? No, when he came to Chelsea in his first season, just one match. These people were able to give
He had a
him
red
chance
card
and
in the
red
first match.
and someone has played two
He had a red
matches.
card in
He
the
has
first
always
match.
been there, the least performing player on the pitch. And now you are saying that you should give him time. You don't give anyone time.
He needs time.
You don't give
He
anyone
needs
time here.
Right now, he needs time.
How can you play against them?
He's
Like
not working towards it. He needs
What-
time. So
one thing that I don't even understand is why do you have to play against them men and play abysmally? Look at even the one that got a red card had a better rating than you. Someone got red card in the first time. Oh, okay. I'm using SofaScore. And someone had a red card. His rating was 6.2. You played 80th minute, your rating was 6.2.
That's-
Is it not better?
that rating is not accurate.
I'm saying I'm using SofaScore. That's what I'm using now.
But Flash.
No, my friend, I'm
He
using
had
SofaScore.
a 6.2.
I'm the host. I'm on the phone. I'm using SofaScore.
Oh, bro,
Someone
needs
had
time.
no. He doesn't need
time to
time.
adapt.
He doesn't need time. He doesn't need time. Imagine Bellingham had not performed for Real Madrid. Would you have said he need time? No, you'd be doing you against. Did you give Caicedo time? Did you give Mbappe time in his first few matches? Look at what you guys did. And you are saying he needs time. Someone who was signed for 190 million pounds. Every time we increase it. Every time we increase it. He's not good. Accept the fact. They are comparing this player to fucking Palmer. How do you do that?
But for Caicedo,
These people were comparing. No. I wouldn't
He
mention
played
Caicedo.
about 10 to 15 matches for Chelsea before.
No, it's a lie. The only match that he did was against West Ham.
That's
was
a lie.
attitude. Yes. Okay, fine.
We're all here.
So
We're
should I
all here
bring
that
his rating in his first? It's only
Bring it.
against West Ham. Asa,
he played like 10.
you
10
people
to
were
15
comparing this
matches
bam to
before
Cole Palmer. A whole Campbell's player comparing. How do you do that? Someone who plays for Bundesliga.
Well, I think that we should not also be too hard on.
Bro, I understand that fact, but
Come on, man. He's a German. Oh.
these Liverpool fans, they are very biased. That's my main
I
problem.
understand, but
Because
it's only this year.
no, we don't do any days here. In the
No,
EPL, we
no,
don't
I
do any
believe
days
that-
here.
I
Because
think that
What?
I think that you should also.
Enzo Fernandez, the same thing was
They
done to
should-
Enzo Fernandez.
they should
The
also-
British media, the whole British media,
I
they will
also-
be
I
like,
think that-
but whenever
For
they're messing
Kuda,
with his name,
for
no.
Kuda, for
Whenever
Kuda.
they're
Why are you
messing
from
with
Nah, for
his
Kuda.
name, I don't accept that fact.
For Kuda.
Whenever they're messing, look,
Nah,
bro,
I think that
let me remind you.
I think that it's early days yet. Okay.
For when that's one thing I don't understand.
And we cannot.
British
We
media.
cannot. We cannot.
What do you want?
We cannot.
What do you want?
You people when
See,
you mention the name of
we
Caicedo,
cannot-
you rather mention his price tag.
We
Why
cannot
not change
use-
someone's? I know, 195.
We cannot use only 2 matches to justify the quality of bets.
Thank
So,
you.
So,
Thank
we-
but
we
okay,
should-
so we can use just 5 minutes match
No,
to justify Mugo house.
You see,
People are saying that is the
Star
so
boy.
you see you're using 5 minutes
Oh,
to
no,
say someone is a star boy, but you can't use 2
Come on.
matches.
But
No,
he-
no,
he had-
no.
He had his
no,
moment, and then he took it.
From yes,
It was the moment.
bro, we are going to
It was the moment.
That's my
It
question.
was the moment.
Yeah, chance to be a buy.
Like one of us man,
But Emily can put in on to.
one of us man, no chance. As some that my pass won't be passing say chance. No, we are stopping. We are done. We are going towards the La Liga.
We can not
No, but we didn't talk about
It's all who's one ever fight. We are fight. Is here fight.
After this, Arsenal score 5-5-1. Then score 5.
Arsenal scored
No,
5-0. Not 5
Number 5
And that match, Arsenal did well, yes.
Yeah,
Because with their players, that is the performance we expect from Arsenal, not that performance they did against Manchester United. So I'm giving you just 30 seconds. Talk about Arsenal. Let's go.
Yeah.
And do you know that
so
we can okay?
we would
can't even
criticize the performance of Arsenal against Man U,
Yes.
but Arsenal was on top of the game against Leeds.
Oh yeah.
Now, one of those players who became scapegoats against Man U was Gyökeres.
Oh yeah.
But against Leeds United, he stepped up and then showed
So
us how capable he could become.
so that means Victor Gyökeres can only start part against those teams at the bottom half.
No, but you see,
Because if you can't,
you need to start from
is it not
somewhere.
true? Yes.
No,
A
you see-
Ekitike.
You can't score against the top
Yes.
half.
Building up,
Ekitike did against Newcastle. One of
Building
the
up-
best teams in
building
England.
up confidence.
3 matches, 3 goals.
Yes.
building up-
Joao Pedro did it in the Club World Cup. He's doing it in
building
the-
up
Ekitike.
confidence. Building up confidence. Start from somewhere. Okay, you need to start from somewhere.
And you know one funny stat. Against Manchester United, they said he had 39 hair flakes and 3 touches. Look at this.
And against Leeds United,
Against United, even me, I'll score 3
he
goals.
scored 2.
Even me, I'll score 3 goals
He
against
scored
Leeds
2
United.
goals against Leeds United.
Okay.
Okay, but one. In fact, so
And
those
then
were the positive. But
He
one
also had
aspect
a
I want to-
1-to-1. He had a 1v1 against.
In fact, that's normal.
He didn't
It's
score.
normal. Yakuba Egbeni crowd got a free pool.
Yakuba Egbeni wasn't bought for 80 million
He
pounds.
misplaced it.
No.
Yakuba Egbeni then was one of the top strikers. Okay.
It's true.
Now
I've missed
that's
the
the
positive.
positives. Now the negatives I think I saw was
Mhm.
the link up play between Saka, Odegaard, and then Gyökeres.
Okay.
I believe that if Saka and then Odegaard are able to utilize the quality of Gyökeres,
Mhm.
I think that
Come on, but Odegaard only played 38 minutes.
Yes.
you see, I'm just looking at
Okay.
the time he was on the field. Okay, so I think that they should utilize the quality of Gyökeres because he's capable. He can do it. He can score. In fact, he was in fact, the previous season, the recent past season, he was the top scorer. Okay, of all in Europe, among all the league, he was the top scorer. You understand?
Yeah.
So I think that they really need to utilize him very.
You see, and I think the only best way they can utilize him is when they try to go transitioning.
Mhm.
Because with transitioning, that's where he plays to his strength.
Well,
the moment
but
he faces the team that plays low block,
in fact,
yes,
for transitioning, he's there.
yes,
For player movement, he's also there. In fact,
yeah.
if you look at some of the movement he did
yes.
in the match, it was very, very encouraging.
You see, this is the main reason why I have a problem with Amorim. A striker, if he's not playing well, he's going to give those defenders. Yes, he is going to move here, there, and create spaces for others. But the moment you play, you place your top 9 on the bench and place someone in his position, someone who isn't even a 9, you would be found wanting.
If you don't like this thing, Hoyland, and then you also think that Sesko needs time,
Then
why don't you start Zexi?
Zexi
Zexi was a
9.5.
better player last season.
He plays 9.5 position.
Start Zexi.
So, moving to the La Liga, where every match is beyond statistics.
That famous league.
Now, during the weekend, we had Real Betis against Alaves. Real Betis won 1-0. Mallorca Celta Vigo 1-1. Atletico Madrid Elche 1-1. Barcelona 3-2 against Levante. Osasuna 1-0 against Valencia. Villarreal 5-0 against Girona.
That team, I know they won't hear them.
Real Sociedad versus Espanyol 2-2. Real Madrid against Real Oviedo 3-0. Athletic Club 1-0. Getafe against Sevilla 2-1. Now we'll be talking about 3 teams, starting with Atletico Madrid. Now, Atletico Madrid, if this information that I heard is correct, I think they are one of the top spenders in La Liga in this transfer window. And yes, the case in there, 2 matches, they've been doing very bad. First match, they scored 1-0 and they lost. This match, 2, they scored first and they drew. What are they doing?
For Atletico Madrid, I don't even want to talk about them.
Why? Because they're in La Liga.
Because if you are integrating your new players and you're not getting the results, why don't you bench the new players and then use the old
Old ones, so that they can be
Those who
integrated
really,
gradually.
yes, those who are abreast of how the
The
league
demands
moves.
of La Liga.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So I believe that if the new players are not, in fact, they are playing and you're not getting the results, bench them. Bring in the old players.
That's
Let them play.
What do you have to say? Or
Me, that team in me, I don't have anything. How can you?
He's an investor. That's why he's an
How can you
investor.
play against LG?
He's an
And
investor.
then- I won't say anything about that.
So Villarreal too is what? Breaking the bounds in La Liga. In their first 2 matches, they scored is it 9 goals or 10 goals?
The first two that
Yeah.
scored 9.
Yes, they scored 9 goals. So they won 5-0 against Girona. The team that was able to score Barcelona back to back in the previous 2 seasons. Villarreal scored them 5-0. And when you go to the league table of La Liga, they are the top team, right? Yeah, they are leading the table.
Yeah.
So Villarreal, kudos to them.
Must practice team.
Going to Barcelona versus Levante. In this match, it was a tag of war match. Levante scored 2 goals and they were able to sit their ass down for Barcelona to what? Equalize and come back.
No, but why will you say that they sat?
I'm not done.
No, you can't say that.
Yes,
No.
they sat.
You
The,
see,
the moment you
no,
join,
no.
the moment
So
you
the
join,
issue is that but
the issue.
yes,
You see,
what is the issue?
you cannot
do what?
you cannot score 2 goals against Barcelona and then come and
Yes, that's why I said they sat down. They slept.
no.
No, they slept. They sat down.
If you say they slept,
Uh-huh.
then it means that when they came into the second half, they didn't perform any better.
Yes, they didn't.
But the issue was
Their
that
performance was below
no,
par as compared
the
to
issue
first half.
the issue was that Barcelona did not or were not that much clinical in the first half as compared to the second half.
So we are
Okay,
trying to say you
and the
guys
issue
were
is that
clinical.
no, you see, all boils down to the mentality of the two teams.
Mhm.
Okay, Barcelona right now has the mentality of the king of the jungle,
What jungle?
the king of the jungle,
Which
a
jungle?
lion.
So which jungle? Now, as I stated, how do you have to score 2 goals, sit down, and allow Barcelona to come back, and also give them 1 goal?
No,
Why do you
but-
have to score yourself for them?
You are
Like
not-
this
you
wouldn't
are not-
happen in EPL.
You are not analyzing the game better.
Wait, okay, fine.
Okay.
Let's be
Barcelona
analytical
has
here.
been a team that has always scored, no matter how you defended against them.
Let me tell you one thing. The expected goals. Do you know that they had a greater expected goals to yours?
Mm-hmm.
They had 2.14, you had 1.93.
You
And-
wasted
So
the
they
time.
could have,
No,
they
no,
could have
see,
done better.
See,
That is my point.
See, if they had
Mhm.
those kind of expected goals,
Mm-hmm.
and Barcelona had a less rating in expected goals,
Yes.
then what happened?
And
But I
they
believe
sat
that
down.
The rating
That's what-
itself
uh-huh.
was wrong.
No. You can have, okay.
What was their mentality into the second half? They thought that they have scored 2.
So they relaxed.
That is why I said they
So
sat
are
down,
seeing-
isn't it?
No,
Yes, they sat down.
If-
They
no,
sat
if-
Yes,
that
they
was how
relaxed.
they played in the first half. They won the goals. They played the same football in the
They
second
did.
half. Did they get any goal?
They
The
did.
issue was that Barcelona came into the second half and performed better, became clinical.
The way they played in the first half was
Okay,
far different
Barcelona
from
came
what
into the second half and then they did better than the first half in terms of being clinical.
Imagine
You
playing
understand?
against Levante. They had 6 big chances to threat to you. So that's my main
They could have
argument
scored
too.
more.
These people could have scored more. They could have won.
You see, for Barcelona,
6 good
I
big
think
chances.
I
Not
think
3,
that-
not 4, not 5. 6.
I
To
think that
Barcelona's 3 and your 3. It's all.
I
Yes,
think
you
that
scored all the 3.
one of their
But you also have to give credit to Barcelona.
one
Oh
of
yeah,
their-
that one
of-
they deserve it because they were persistent.
One
Fine.
of in
But-
fact that has been the nonsense last season, and so for that it's no news to us. But what I'm trying to say is that
Barcelona.
Charlie,
oh no, that's the fact.
more possession.
For that
Yeah, the ball
for the ball, and that is the
82,
highest.
82.
That is the highest.
understand. I
You
understand.
understand? So you can't tell me that Levante dominated. No.
No.
The issue was that they took their chances in the first half,
When it
got the
comes-
goals.
when it comes to the
They
game-
play the same football.
wait.
No, second half. It's the same football first half.
Yes, but
the issue
still,
was
they
that
were-
Barcelona found their way out.
They
That's
weren't
it.
able to bury their chance. That's my
No.
main thing. 'Cause with
Barcelona. So do you think
Manchester
that?
City,
No,
no matter what you
Must
do,
you? No, see.
no matter what you do, you
It's
never
no-
have a better.
So I trying to say, chance everybody has a shana.
Oh, but
Chance
chance,
me and
why can't you use
Chance
your
everybody. Do you understand? So what you are trying to say is that for Barcelona, you see, they may have their issues when it comes to their way of defending. And in fact, they are not going to change it. For Barcelona, they are not going to change
Yes.
their way of defending. They have, it has come to stay. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And so you have the opportunity to score. Share. Now you have to remember that. Say what you
All right.
Do you understand? That is
Alright.
Barcelona.
All right.
That is the kind of mentality they possess now. You need to understand. And in fact, Madrid is remember Madrid.
Hey, Barcelona fans. That is why
If I am not
expect
bragging.
Barcelona- That is why
I'm not
I
bragging.
expect Barcelona to meet either Liverpool or Chelsea or PSG.
Oh,
That's
Because this highlight, there was no way that you meet Chelsea.
for tomorrow.
Chelsea, the highlight.
Draw us against Barcelona.
Tomorrow.
Please,
My-
UEFA, draw us against
UEFA,
Barcelona.
me I dey beg
you
you.
people.
Me I be Chelsea fan, I dey beg UEFA.
Say,
UEFA, they beg
You don't talk to
Mo
me.
I don't know.
Like they talk because this
What?
highlight, you
Like-
cannot use this highlight, even
Check.
Nicola Jackson. You
Check.
cannot use this highlight. against Nicola
You
Jackson.
only look at the
big
highlights.
chances.
You only look at the highlight of Barcelona. I'm not going to make more conclusions.
Because the highlight that brings a big chance because look
Highlight,
at
no,
you play
it's
against
just-
a whole event.
See,
Look at this.
highlight, no, it's just the first process.
Oh,
It is not the end. It is just the first process.
okay, now my question.
You understand?
Imagine Levante had taken their chances.
Uh-huh.
Because this is not a normal chance.
That's
big
what.
chances.
That's what I want you to understand.
That is my main problem.
That's what I want you to
Because
understand.
if they had scored 4, there was no way that you could have come back. If they have scored 3, there was no way you could have come back. So it all comes down to the teams that you are playing.
No. Did we not play against Madrid last season?
Yes,
Did we not play
You are big, you are
with
big.
that same
You are
highlight?
big, you are big.
Did we not play?
Yes, come.
Did we not play with that same highlight?
You did.
We met Madrid four times. Didn't you share one?
Okay.
And what happened to the previous last 2 seasons?
You see,
So-
this
Oh, can't me last 2
we are using last.
Ah,
we are using Javi's era.
and then you also
And
guys
then
are last
Javi
season.
no
Onka pass last season so yeah.
Javi no highlight ana.
This year this season.
Javi no highlight.
Onka this season.
Ni philosophy.
Yes, yeah. It won't get Oka last
Has
season. I
the
mean, so
big
me the last.
philosophy, no?
What's the last season?
Let's play highlight. Press and counter press. You know what? Score more goals. That's it. Become direct.
This Hansi Flick time, and this 2 is Alonso time. So we go see. This one Ancelotti time.
Anti-flick, there's no way I'm sure.
Sana Abeka.
Let's wait.
Sana Abeka. Oka last season. I mean, so me the last 2 seasons,
El
beba.
Clasico. That will determine who will do better. If Barcelona is going to have a dominant season against Real Madrid again, or Real Madrid is going to what? Overturn. So we have Real Madrid against Real Oviedo. And this team, Real Madrid scored 3 goals to 0. With a good start off.
We share Real Oviedo, Real Madrid. We share Real Oviedo. What about the 3-0? When you
But at least for the years, the team didn't outplay when it comes to XG and the big chances as compared to yours. Do you know
No,
that?
but Real Oviedo have just a common 1-2 pass. One pass, a transition, you say, crowd 2 million. They can't do it.
They had Osibo.
A
A whole DM.
I believe in what's Sebo.
Osibo play.
I
You know
believe.
that Osibo was able to hit the post.
I understand.
Crazy Sibo.
I
What's
believe
Okano?
in Sebo. But Real Madrid playing against Sebo. No.
So I'm like,
Mbappe,
this is Osibo.
Mbappe, Adagule, Mastango. No, you can't tell me that you in fact, Ube Shiase one watch and a tripe.
So
No, I believe in the.
But you know,
I
they
believe
played
in
a
the
low
quality. I believe in the quality of Sebo. Even though they played in the low block, but there were a lot of spaces, and Madrid capitalized on those spaces to score. There were a lot of spaces. I'm telling you. how Levante defended against Barcelona was different from how Oviedo defended against Madrid.
You see, and all this boils down to the two teams that are playing. You see, one thing I've learned about this Barcelona and Real Madrid is me as a team, the moment I come to meet Barcelona, I have it in my mind that they are going to play me a highlight.
Yes.
So if I defend and I'm able to capitalize my chance, I'll be able to get chances as well. Because Real Madrid, even though these days they play different from as they played last season, but their high line is always different as compared to Barcelona. Yes. So the moment you meet a certain team, their idea and how they want to play will always be different when they meet Real Madrid. Because they know that Real Madrid will then come out completely as what Barcelona would. Have you back? Yes. So at the end of the day, we will give Real Madrid their
Madrid is
hearts.
unpredictable.
Yes. We give them their
let's
hearts.
give them their flowers.
So
They done well.
they were able to score them 3-0.
They done well
Yes,
against Real Oviedo.
Yeah.
They
But
played very,
me as a Chelsea fan,
They played better.
me as a
Against
Chelsea
Oviedo,
fan,
Real
I expect a different, like a better play from Real Madrid, honestly. Because that match wasn't as active as I was expecting. Yeah, but
I
let's
love
see how things will be.
love their link up play, and you see they were able to link up very well. In fact, against Oviedo, they performed. In fact, that was one of the matches they have performed better in all the matches they played
since
the Club World Cup, since Xabi Alonso came into office.
Mm-hmm.
The match against Real Oviedo was the match they performed.
What about the
better.
match against Dortmund and Juve?
Against Dortmund and Juve.
Yeah.
You realize that Alonso had come in a shorter period when they entered the match against Juve and then
Dortmund.
so you wouldn't see the fullness of the philosophy of Alonso. But against Oviedo, in fact, we saw what Alonso wanted to inculcate or wanted to bring into the Real Madrid team.
So
That was only
what
just
was it?
20%.
What was it?
You see, his philosophy is more like a tiki-taka philosophy, okay? But with that tiki-taka, possession football, with that, we should be focused on transitioning that particular possession football into goals.
Okay.
You understand? So even though pa, but you make sure say pa na no, the question go.
Chance and about go too.
Yes.
Now
That
the
I think
ancient
is the
goals are
philosophy.
That's
That
what
I
he
think
said.
is the philosophy.
Yeah, but too many year 4 goals.
I don't know,
Easy ana.
Yes.
I don't know. Come on.
Yes.
Our team and our one match now.
So,
So
Yes.
that's what
I
he's saying.
I understand that Barcelona has conceded. Barcelona
Ah,
has
na Barcelona kwa send
has
wabo.
conceded 2 goals. But 2 goals na Barcelona money ni and one match 6 goals. Madrid what about 2 matches? What say 4 goals unconceded. We shouldn't mind yes our goal difference no. Yes goals are Barcelona what say, na goals are Madrid one more then. One more say. What say 4 unconceded yet say. But Barcelona so I say one more then. They have scored 6 but have conceded 2. So in terms of goal scoring, who has the chance of scoring more goals? One was a chance also more goals.
I am Madrid because they
One
defense
first match,
is stronger. How can they
First
concede?
match, penalty and Kamu ya go behind.
Madrid defense is stronger. How can they concede the goal? Timona mo bebre. Defense is stronger.
Say, and your penalty against Osasuna, mo ya go behind.
Understand. So now when we go to the standings of La Liga, as I stated earlier, Villarreal is on top, Barcelona second, Real Madrid third, Getafe fourth, Bilbao fifth, Espanyol sixth, Betis 7, Vallecano 8, Alaves 9, Osasuna 10, Sociedad 11, Elche 12, Atletico Madrid 13, Valencia 14, Celta Vigo 15, Mallorca 16, Sevilla 17, Levante 18, Real Oviedo 19, and Girona 20. Girona because relegation play. So, we are going to watch the Italian Serie A. And during the weekend, Inter scored Torino 5-0. That's round 1. Udinese against Verona 1-1, Atalanta Pisa 1-1, Juventus Parma 1-2-0, Cagliari Fiorentina 1-1, Como Lazio 2-0, AC Milan Cremonese 2-1 against AC Milan. Cremonese won against AC Milan. AS Roma won 1-0 against Bologna. Genoa 0-0 against Leeds, and Napoli 2-0 against Sassuolo. So these are the results for the Italian Serie A. And Inter is on top with 3.5 goals, followed by Napoli, Juventus, Como, Cremonese, AS Roma, Pisa, Udinese, Fiorentina, Atalanta, Cagliari, Verona, Leeds, Genoa, AC Milan on 15th, Bologna 16th, Sassuolo 17th, Lazio 18th, 19th, Parma and Torino 20th. So these are the results for the weekend when we go to the Italian Serie A. Then you have Bundesliga, the German Bundesliga. Bundesliga also, we have Hamburger versus Mönchengladbach 0-0. Mainz versus FC Cologne 1-0 in favor of Cologne. Dortmund against Pauli 3-3. Hoffenheim scored Bayern Leverkusen 2-1. Frankfurt scored Werder Bremen 4-1. Uzbek 3-1 against Freiburg. Union Berlin 2-1 against Stuttgart. Wolfsburg 3-1 against Heidenheim. Then Bayern scored 6-0 against RB Leipzig. As you all know, Leverkusen is leading, followed by Frankfurt, Uzbek, Union Berlin, Hoffenheim, Cologne, Dortmund, St. Pauli, Hamburger, Mönchengladbach, Leverkusen, Stuttgart, Mainz, Freiburg, Heidenheim, and Werder Bremen. So these are our stories and results from the top 5 leagues in Europe.